Hello friends of the Northern Entertainment and welcome to another video, another preview of EmergeNYC. As you guys know, yesterday they released a new interactive demo, a really nice interactive demo, and yeah, I told you guys yesterday I would have the video out by 5 AM this morning. Unfortunately, that did not work out, but the reason for that is that, well, it turns out that I have the chance to have Rafael and Matthew here, two of the developers. Well, Rafael is you are kind of the CEO of Flipswitchgames, if you will, or the lead. Well, what do you call yourself? I guess CEO is a little bit high, but
I mean, CEO is like, you know, what I would like to call myself, because who wouldn't want to be a CEO? But
yeah, exactly.
I'll just say founder, I guess.
Founder, yeah. And yeah, Matt is here too, which is nice. You were with us in the live stream as well. Hi, Matt.
Hi.
And so, yeah, while I'm playing here with the vehicles, we're just gonna talk a little bit about the game. I let you guys talk first, just so you can give everybody a little overview. Just, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes of what you think is going well, what you would like to go better, and where it's going, what the next update will be like. While I'm showing you guys here on Squad 28 the most amazing lights you ever seen.
Yeah, so this whole interactive demo was a pretty spontaneous idea. Actually, once I saw NoTruff 112 do it, you know, I was like, that's actually a really cool idea. We should do something like that. And I didn't really start it until a few weeks ago. And it kind of came out of nowhere, but I figured, you know, it's a good way to get in touch with our community, you know, give them something to play with and, you know, to feel like they're a part of the development and get to look at all the details and lighting and see, you know, it's not just in a video, like you can actually mess around with it. So it was actually a good way for us to really progress development-wise, you know, finishing up our fire department vehicles and at the same time promoting the game at a different way. Instead of just showing videos, we actually give something for, you know, people to mess around with. So it's actually helping us progress a lot quicker. We already finished our fire department fleet. Now that you guys are able to mess around with it, you can see, you know, the level of detail with that and the equipment. But I want everybody to remember that this is a pre-alpha. This isn't even the pre-alpha here. This is just a demo. So all the equipment is, you know, like I'm going to New York on Friday to do research and reference trip. So I'll be able to, you know, get a better look at the compartments and what exactly they have there. So all that's going to be, you know, as close to reality as possible. So what you guys can expect in the next update is a couple of NYPD cars. So it's coming a lot sooner than we expected, but we do expect to have, you know, 3 or 4 NYPD cars, maybe more, ready for you guys to mess around with. And the cool thing is, you know, they'll have the full light setup, and you'll have a lot of different lighting stages and customization you'll be able to do on those cars. So we're trying to think of, like, you know, a good feature for our pre-orders to be able to mess around with in that demo, which we're thinking maybe, if you guys are familiar with NYPD, you'll know they have a message board on the back of the light bar. So, you know, maybe for our premium pre-orders, they'll be able to customize that message to whatever they want it to be. And for
the NorthernAlex is awesome, for example.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Just keep it PG. But yeah, me and Matt, we've been working hard on this demo. It's a lot of work, but it pays off seeing all the people that are finally getting into the game, and, you know, the people who were skeptical about everything. This kind of clears up a lot of thoughts people had about us. But, you know, we like to. It's a whole different feeling being able to provide something for people to mess around with and getting the feedback from there. So we've been able to weed out a ton of issues, and this is really the start of our whole, you know, testing phase.
Yeah, you know, I have to say, and you know just as well, I had no chance to really use the demo yet. I just went through all the compartments on the squad, and I have to say, yeah, you guys, and you said it yourself, you wanted to, or you got the idea with the interactive demo kind of from Note of 112, and yeah, you knocked it out of the ball on that, out of the ballpark on that one, because man, there is a lot of stuff to look at.
Yeah, because when I messed around with their demo, I opened the compartments. I was like, wow, this is awesome. Like, and that's when I really started working on the equipment and the compartments and everything. Because before, when we were showing all the trucks, you know, they didn't have any compartments or anything in them. But I was like, what's an interactive demo without being able to, you know, look inside the trucks and, you know, start to see where everything is going to be. So people who are going to be, you know, playing with these companies are going to know, you know, in the general area where the equipment that they're going to want to have ready is going to be at. So, you know, if you want to play on the tiller, like a lot of people, I'm sure, love the tiller, which is one of our, you know, more. If you really look at the tiller, we did a lot of edits to it.
Yeah,
compared to the last videos,
I'm pulling it out right now, or I'm pulling the tiller into view right now. There we go.
Yeah, we did a lot of updates to it, so it looks much better, and everything is still a work in progress. So textures will be updated and, you know, better quality. So just so everybody keeps in mind, it's just a development build. So this is all early progress.
I love the fact that every light is working. Like, be that the brake lights or the reverse lights, they look nice.
Yeah, everything is there.
Does the rear wheel steering work already?
Yeah, if you hold W or S, I think I haven't really messed with it in the demo, but X and C are the keys to turn those rear wheels, and I think they only turn if you're like accelerating or reversing. So just mess around with the W and S key and the X and C key at the same time and see what happens.
Oh yeah, it does. Wonderful. Nice.
Okay, cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, but in the next update, we're gonna include some NYPD cars for y'all to mess with, different landing patterns, and I don't know if you've shown the siren on the battalion, but that's gonna be on the NYPD cars.
Yep, so, I just showed that before I switched to the tiller. I went from the squad to the battalion, and
were you able to show the rumbler and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think all those sounds will be updated to more you know, smooth and seamless.
Yeah, that was one of the questions that I had to you. Was I noticed when you lower the hydraulics on ladder 68 that it sounds kind of like there's people in the background, but as you said, then it's just it's just
a recording.
Rollers, right?
So I'm traveling to New York on Friday. For whoever doesn't know, this trip was actually booked way back like last year. So this isn't me, you know, taking money from pre-orders, you know, to go to New York and do whatever. But this is a trip I've had planned for over a year. So I'm gonna be doing recording sessions at firehouses and precincts and stuff. Hopefully, to, you know, replace these sounds that are really have a lot of background noise and stuff. So update the air horn sounds and everything too.
That's nice that the FDNY is working with you on that one, though. I really like.
Yeah, a lot of the people usually are really impressed when I show them, because when I went to New York last time was around the time I was doing the mods for EmergeNYC 4, and that blew them away when they saw that, especially the firehouses that I recreated in the mods. They were the most impressed. So I'm gonna go, you know, with this game, which is 100 times more. I think it's more impressive.
Oh yeah,
you know,
definitely.
when they see that, hopefully they'll understand. You know, I'm there, like, you know, as a buff, like, you know, somebody who enjoys, you know, fire department and stuff, but also, you know, trying to get reference and accuracy for the game. So hopefully they can work with me. I'm sure most of the firehouses will be more than willing to help out.
Yeah,
as long as they're not, you know, drilling or training or anything.
Man, that tower ladder though, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, me and Matt have been working also on a launcher that will basically update the game itself without you guys having to re-download. we wanted to get that done by Sunday, but we ran into some issues. So we're saving that for the next update. That will include the launcher and the patcher, as well as some NYPD cars, some bug fixes, and just updates to the fire department trucks that we think need changing.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can smooth out that login process a little bit as well, because that's a little cumbersome at the moment.
Yeah, right now, since it's our first shot at it, I think it was decent, you know, like everything went pretty well. There was nothing catastrophic.
Yeah.
It required everybody to have to, like, you know, go out of their way. Most of it was just stressful on us.
Well, but you guys were right on top of it too, from what I hear. With
yeah, we take care of people as soon as we can.
The
only time you probably will not hear from us is if it's like past midnight on Eastern time. I happen to wake up every couple of hours in the middle of the night and check the support emails and get back to people and then go back to sleep. But there's a few hours in the overnight that we won't be able to get in touch with people just because we're getting rest. But in the day, we get back to you within 30 minutes. So.
And that is more than some other software developers do for their people, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, we try and be on top of it, especially since this is you know, we have our pre-orders who, you know, are expecting to have, you know, this product that they pre-ordered and be able to use it. So we try and be as quick as possible with them, as well as with potential, you know, pre-orders. Anybody who wants to try it out and is having problems, you know, just so they know where their money is going and who they're supporting.
Yeah. Oh, I just seen on Engine 32 you have the SLR pods too, hey? Sweet.
Yeah, Engine 32, Squad 28, and who else? I think those are the only two. Who else has the Vision S?
The 76 tiller, right? Maybe? No.
No, that has the rotating. No, I think the Vision SLR is only on the engine and the Squad. But
Beautiful,
they are really
though.
nice light bars. If you do look at videos on YouTube of those, it's pretty.
Well, I know that light bar from real life experience, and you guys nailed that one. I mean, I hate to be fanboying here, but wow.
Yeah, no, it's everything we try and do is it as accurately as possible. So both of us have extensive knowledge and, you know, all the things regarding fire department and NYPD and stuff.
Yeah.
So we try and make it as accurate as possible.
Yeah, something else I want to say. If people notice something that like they know is wrong, go ahead and let us know, because that's what we're striving for, is just make sure that everything's done properly. So just, you know, shoot us an email or message.
Yeah, you guys have a Discord as well, which I'm gonna link.
Yeah, but I don't know if we want to really. We just have some other people on the Discord who we don't want that Discord to, you know, reflect our team. It's just that's where I hang out, but you know, there's people on there who can always say things that, you know.
Oh yeah, I know
I
know what you're saying.
If you want to contact me personally, you can use the Flipswitchgames email. But you know, if you want to, you know, talk and like casually, like just me and not me as a developer, you can come on the Discord.
Sweet.
Yeah, I don't spend much time on Discord, so.
Yeah, you spend more time developing. That's good.
Well, it tells everyone what I'm playing, so. Yeah.
Playing with his new puppy, yeah. Not only the Northern Pack grew by a puppy, no, Matt got a new puppy as well.
Yeah, 90% of the time it'll say playing Unity on Discord for me.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that too. But yeah, I'm just going again through all the compartments. My oh my, you guys sure went above and beyond.
So yeah, so people who are watching, if you don't know, this is the deluxe demo that he's using. So the free and standard versions of the demo include everything you see that he's using, the same trucks and lights and everything. The only difference between the free version and standard version is he's able to, you know, mess around with the ladder that's on the truck. And if you have deluxe edition, you can mess around with the sirens on the trucks and vehicles also. That way we just give, you know, our pre-orders, you know, something a
little bit extra.
You know, yeah, extra, so that, you know. And That way, I mean, I feel like a big reason people would want to buy this game is, mess around with sirens and ladders and stuff. So we want to save that, If we were to put that out for free, a lot of people would probably not buy the game and would just mess around in the free demo. So it's kind of a way for us to reward our pre-orders and maintain, a surprise for the game instead of, putting out everything for free.
No.
And if people want to go around and say, you're money hungry and this and that, well, I made 5 years worth of mods for EmergeNYC 4 for free, so I'm not money hungry. I can promise you that. This isn't for money. This isn't for anything like that. This is just because I know how many people have dreamed of a game like this, and I have too, so I'm making it.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see. So, do you think that Noto 112 is going to be a serious competitor for you guys? Or I
mean, I think they contacted me. Aerosoft contacted me. I think a month or two ago. They were like, "Hey, it's Aerosoft. We're developing No Troph 112. It's a similar game and blah blah." And I told them like, "Yeah, I've heard of your game. I love it. Blah blah." And they wanted to see if we wanted to get published by Aerosoft, which is still an option we have. I haven't confirmed anything with them, but I did a lot of talking with them to see, maybe they're actually running the same game engine Unity as us, the one that we're working on. So I was like, well, if we want to do a partnership, maybe we can use some of the mechanics that you guys have already developed instead of, creating everything from scratch here. But
so it would be really more of a partnership than competition.
Yeah, but once I offered them that, they kind of were like, oh well, we're just offering publishing this and that. So I told them we'll talk about it as we get further along in development. But they're far in their development. They said, I think they just delayed their release till August. So
yes,
that gives us more time to work and see where we're at in August. Also, I'm not really racing them or looking at them as competition because it's the same market.
Yeah,
but you got to think about, you have German market and then you have the American market. And German market is something that has been, with firefighting games, you have tons of German firefighting simulators and stuff.
Well,
but you don't have many American ones, so.
Yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily call them simulators. I honestly, the first one that I would really call a simulator is, Noto 112. That's going to be the first one where I say, okay, this actually might deserve the name simulator. Because
I saw the
you know that
video
my
they
channel became big with Firefighter Simulator, and that's all we had, right? But seeing your game now come into life and seeing Noto 112 come into life, that just, it's not even a competition.
Yeah, it's not. I don't look at it as competition. If anything, I'm looking at them and they're on a professional level. It's Aerosoft. They're professional developers, and we're me and Matt is basically me and Matt alone on this project right now. So we're indie developers. We do this. We're not a big development studio or anything like that. But what I'm doing at least is I'm looking at them and seeing the level of the detail and quality they're going for, and the things like features and stuff that they made possible. They have some pretty cool features with the compartments and equipment and driving around and stuff. So I look at that and I use it as a point that I want to work towards of detail. So they already have their third-person controller set up, so you can be the firefighter, walk around, and the whole dispatch system that I saw in their gameplay video looked pretty cool as well.
Yeah, the dispatch system was pretty interesting. I have to admit that.
So I'm just using them as like an example of like what we can get to and what we can do with Unity.
You could almost say it's kind of like a benchmark in that regard.
Yeah. A template kind of, because I tell Matt like, oh, look at this, you see this, I want to do something like this, and they'll be like, oh well, that's possible, we can do that, and blah.
Yeah, but like they're doing what they're doing, but I feel that we're doing so much more with like law enforcement and EMS and stuff like that. So
yeah, that's one of the big differences between us is we're including police and EMS. I don't know if they're doing it as well. Because what I've only seen is fire, but I think I saw one police car in one of their videos. I'm not sure if police is part of it, but
I don't think so. They are they work with Mülheim, which is the career fire department down there. So they are working with those guys very closely together, and that's their main focus. They don't even focus on, from what I understand or from what I know, they don't focus on EMS either. It's really mainly fire department, and that's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just going here through the vehicles one last time in the darkness so people can see it. Since this always looks so nicely.
Yeah, we want people to see the demo and, you know, see the level of detail and accuracy we're going for. And I want them to expect that, not just with fire department, but, you know, throughout the entire game,
Throughout the
EMS
game.
and NYPD. You know, we're not putting all our attention on fire, and then we're not gonna bullshit PD and EMS. You can expect the same amount of detail and everything in the NYPD and EMS aspects of the game as well.
Wonderful. Well, I'm looking forward how this all continues and how you guys continue the development. And I'm sure that wasn't the last time that we spoke.
Yeah, for sure. You're one of our, you know, go-to guys. So
I appreciate that.
You're always welcome to come and talk to us, and we're always open to talk. Yeah, we're excited to show a lot of the stuff we've got going. And when I get back from New York, that's when things are really going to speed up, and
yeah,
we're excited to show all the new stuff when I get back.
I mean, the sounds are right now, as they stand, they are pretty good. If you go for a dedicated recording session, yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. I'm really looking forward what you guys can come up with. So, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
The both of you, and yeah, as I said, and then guys, if you have any questions, then down below is where those questions go. And I know the guys from Flipswitchgames are scouring the comment sections, and they are pretty right on top on answering the questions. So feel free to
we look
ask.
through everybody's videos. Anybody who does a video on the game, we watch it, and we use that as reference. You know, what issues are they having? What do they think? And we look at other people's comments, and we usually, you know, we respond to them. So
yeah, right on. Well, guys, so much for this. We're gonna have one more truck that we have to look at the dark, and that is Battalion 5 here.
Were you able to show them the sirens?
Yes.
Now you were super excited to mess around with that.
Well, you know that I will not be able to make any more videos because I spent day and night now playing with sirens. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a dangerous addiction.
Yeah, I know, but it's a fun addiction too.
Yeah.
I'm just... Okay, I have to stop here now because otherwise I'm gonna be doing this for the rest of the day. So guys, yeah, thanks so much for watching. Again, Rafael and Matt, thanks for joining. Matt, good luck with your puppy. Potty training puppies is fun. Ask me, I'm going through that process. And yeah, until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. God bless.